Welcome, Nairobi scholars. This is Emmanuel from the Academic Edge. Today, we're embarking on an exciting journey into expert strategies specifically crafted for master's and PhD students in Nairobi. Whether you're hustling at UON, striding through Strathmore, or navigating KU's halls, consider this your ultimate toolkit for academic success. Sound good?
Yes. I can't wait. This sounds super useful. I mean, I've heard getting a thesis done in Nairobi is like, well, climbing a mountain? Is it really that challenging?
Absolutely. And just like climbing a mountain, the right preparation can truly make all the difference. Let's kick off with Strategy 1. Picking a Nairobi-centric research gap. Nairobi is packed with unique data that can spark fascinating ideas. Imagine delving into the impact of traffic congestion on remote workers. It's so relevant these days, especially with remote work skyrocketing.
Oh, wow. Right. So, I can totally relate. I've had friends who complain about how long it takes them just to get from, say, Westlands to CBD. How would you even approach that whole research thing? I mean, where do I even start?
Great question. The key is to frame your research around specific, localized questions. You could utilize local reports, engage with organizations, and gather first-hand data. For instance, think about partnering with transport companies or urban planners to really understand those dynamics. It's like getting a front-row seat to a live performance. You're right in the action.
Whoa, that sounds super immersive. But what if you can't find any data? Is there a backup plan? Like having a safety net or something?
Absolutely. If data is thin, don't quit just yet. Strategy 2 is all about mastering the art of academic networking. Expand your circle beyond just your supervisor. Attend workshops. Engage with local scholars on LinkedIn. I once saw a student land an invaluable mentorship just by reaching out after a workshop. Networking is like a web. The more connections you make, the stronger your learning experience becomes.
Networking? That's a game changer. But it kind of makes me think, in my mind, I picture a huge spider web, right? Does everyone really want to connect? What if someone's super famous and I'm just, me?
Haha, that's a valid concern. But remember, everyone started somewhere. Even the famous were once novices. Networking is about genuine interests and exchanges. People appreciate passion and curiosity. So, ask questions, share ideas. Just like a flower needs sunlight to grow, you need these interactions to enrich your academic journey.
Oh, that makes so much sense. So you mean I can just approach people? But what if I freeze up during the conversation? What if I suddenly forget everything?
A typical fear, but it can be conquered with preparation. Which brings us to Strategy 3, hacking Nairobi's resources. Avoid that panic mode at midnight with research desperation. Use local libraries and archives for free resources. PhD candidates can also find conducive study spots in co-working spaces. It's all about setting yourself up for success ahead of time.
I see. Right, like stocking up for a long haul. Speaking of which, do you think finding a good spot to study really improves your focus? I've heard that some people can't study unless they've got loud music or total silence.
Exactly. Study environments greatly influence productivity. It's like finding the right playlist for a workout. You need the ideal vibe to get into the zone. And within these spaces, you might even meet fellow students who can offer insights or form study groups.
Aha, I can totally visualize that. And, okay, so we've talked about gaps, networking, and resources. What's next? Is there some sort of secret sauce for defending your thesis?
Yes, we're on to Strategy 4, defending like a Nairobi pro. Preparation is key. Anticipate challenging questions and frame your work to emphasize how it tackles local issues. I'd recommend practicing by attending debate clubs or even recording yourself. It's just like a sports rehearsal. The more you practice, the more fluid you become.
Wow, wait. What if you're, super nervous during your defense? Is there a way to calm those jitters? They say that public speaking is scarier than death.
Haha, you're not wrong. Nervousness is natural, but techniques like deep breathing, visualization, and even mock defenses with